hello,
Welcome to
hello.
Tuesday. Welcome to Play Nerd Allies, and welcome to the Patchwork Planet. We're gonna play some D&D today. Yay! Oh, we've got some brand new fabulous guests with us today. We sure do, and we'll be introducing them in just a moment. Pick out which one's your favorite so that you can do nice things for them. Or if my beard is your favorite, give me your bits, and then I'll do terrible things to them. Yay!
I like being
So,
abused.
hey. Yeah, we know. We know. So, let us start out with one of our favorite sponsors. Let's shout out Phoenix Dice. Yay! We love Phoenix Dice, and if you hit !raffle, you will be entered to win a fabulous set of Phoenix Dice. We love Phoenix Dice because they make all of their dice from recycled materials, because they love the world we live in just as much as the worlds we play in. Yay, Phoenix Dice! And the fabulous thing about them, too, is if you win one of our contests with Phoenix Dice, it's not a specific set of dice. You can pick literally any dice in the entire store that you want. Anything. My personal favorite right now are the gin dice. They are gorgeous, like light blue, see-through dice with like gold flakes inside, and all the letters are gold. It's it's so pretty. I want it so bad. Anyway, yay for Phoenix Dice. And hey, I think I'd like to hear from McCall. What happened to you last week? Anything interesting? Anything happened?
Not much. I mean, so we did a we did a whole musical or other people did a musical and we were there for Sune, and I got into the box where she was sitting, and I managed to steal her bracelet, and then instead of just doing the old switcheroo, Duraxis teleported us all out. That's right. And then Solar wanted to destroy the bracelet that was Glacia, and I said, no way, that's not cool, no thanks. So I grabbed it, beat him on a strength check, and ran for the Fountain of Youth, where I dug the bracelet in, and now Glacia's back, and Sune's cured. You're welcome.
Yep.
I would like to add just a touch of lore there. We learned last week that apparently Glacia was, in fact, a part of Sune in the way back. And that Asmodeus actually stole a bit of Sune's divine essence to create a daughter for himself that was the more passionate and wild side of love. And Sune was the more sort of staid and gentle side of love. And now that they are recombined, Sune/Glacia is an incredibly powerful figure in the multiverse.
Oh my gosh, I just realized. Athul is a paladin of Sune. Wonder what that's gonna look like.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Holy shit! That's crazy.
I wonder if we're gonna have a Hellfire Paladin.
Ooh.
That would be crazy. Oh my god. Hey, let's talk about some of our other sponsors, shall we? There is Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a fabulous mobile game where you get to play as your favorite, guess what? Champions of the Forgotten Realms. People like Minsk and Cadbury, but my personal favorite is Jarlaxle, because Jarlaxle has a fabulous hat. And that's really what makes a hero, is a fabulous hat. Do you have a fabulous hat, Duraxis?
Not yet. Oh, actually, no, I do. It's the helmet teleportation. It's actually quite fabulous. It's stylish and functional.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm watching a JCPenney's hat.
Okay, but it's not stylish at all.
I need you to do the pose.
It's like a clunky old helm he just wears because it's really powerful, but it looks super ugly actually.
Yep. Yeah, I hope it's like just a little too big.
Oh
like,
yeah,
every time
no,
you put
it
it on,
kind of
so
like
it
clonks
slides
around on his
down.
head.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
definitely.
I love it. Good, good. What did your axes do last week? Anything super cool?
Yeah, we kind of saved like that whole plane. It's not like a big deal or
No
anything.
bet.
Yeah, I mean, we
No
just
bet.
we just like saved it. We destroyed a really bad book that had like a lot of really hateful things written in it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably written by like fantasy Nazis or something like that. We had someone rip it up, so that was good. And then we
Did
dumped.
die.
Oh yeah, got knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's.
No, I mean the guy,
Oh.
the Solar, he fucking
Yeah,
died.
the-
Oh yeah,
The
yeah. Oh
Solar-
shit, I forgot about that. He died.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like
The
turned into
Solar
like ashes.
just turned into ash.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? We kind of messed up. We should have gathered that ash. That's kind of our thing, right? Is taking.
You
the
can
things.
absolutely, while you are coming into the scene today, give me a flashback about
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, because
like,
we definitely
what
did that.
happened?
We're harvesters. I mean that's. I
Mhm.
mean we have no respect for the dead at all.
Absolutely. Now, do you remember now, so in the angelic hierarchy, you've got divas that take care of like an area, you've got planetars that take care of a planet, and you've got solars who take care of an entire solar
Yeah,
system.
and didn't our solar die? The solar for
That
our
was
system?
your solar.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
You no longer have a solar.
that's probably bad.
Well,
That's probably bad.
Sun's getting
That's
a little
true.
low.
I'm
You can
sure
just-
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll just like convince someone else to be the solar for our planet,
Mhm.
for our solar system.
Sure, absolutely.
You just hire them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How do you apply for this job?
Yeah, I don't think you apply. I think you're like headhunted, like recruited.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
That's
okay,
definitely how it
okay.
goes. Yeah, like they like you like get like an email and they're like, hey, you're like on our list.
You have to
and
negotiate
Yeah,
for a while.
exactly,
and-
you
yeah,
know,
no,
with
absolutely.
all
100%.
the benefits and everything. Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
it's a whole
it's
thing.
it's really important.
Yeah, I hope someone
There's-
douchey doesn't become it. That'd be not fun. I want like a nice
I love
solar.
that. I love that. I don't want a douchey solar. Like,
I mean, yeah, I
Yeah.
don't.
I prefer not actually.
D&D problems. Not getting a douchey solar. I need you to check your fucking privilege to access. All right.
Yeah, if you're getting another solar, you're gonna be happy with whatever it is. Okay?
There are entire worlds that have no solars at all, Lando.
Boy.
Oh, so good.
Hey, there is we've got some other fabulous sponsors. Let's talk about D&D Beyond. They are glorious, and my brain would explode if I didn't have them to organize
Oh, yeah.
everything for me. It is amazing what they do, and in fact, we have a little affiliate code with them, which is just delightful. We get a little taste. We get a little taste when you use that affiliate code. So I would really like you to do that. I would really like you to go, if you still need Strixhaven, which just came out and is so much fun, and I think might be the basis for our March adventure, just so you guys know.
Oh, nice.
You
yeah.
might be going back to school in March. There's,
I hate it.
or
Actually,
if you need the new
I didn't even
ones,
go to
if you
school.
need an adventure in Exandria, or you need to like have 200 plus new monsters in your game, because Morden Kanan is coming out in May. If you need to pre-order either of those, go right ahead. Or if you just need some digital dice, do it. Go jump up on that, and it's going to be fabulous. And we'll get a taste, and D&D Beyond will get a taste, and we love them because they are such a fabulous part of the community. So, yay!
And thank you for the bits, Sir Hopper. Lovely.
Ooh.
You get a lovely +2 or -2, depending.
Absolutely. Hey, let us know
Your
in the
ch- your
chat. Do you
choice.
want to give it to the DM with them? Like, I'll use that -2 to do some fun things.
Fun things.
He will.
Also, I want to shout out our other affiliate, which is Hero Forge. You can see Hero Forge characters behind all of our players today. They make it so simple to create beautiful art about your characters. And in fact, if you love it enough, you can order them Hero Forge will make them for you, paint them, and send them to you. And we have an affiliate code with them. So if you want anything from Hero Forge, please head down to the About section, click on that link, grab you some minis, and help support them and us, because we love them. They are absolutely fantastic.
So Sir Hopper actually gave it to you, Kyle. So
oh yeah, I'm gonna mess you
you
guys
get a
up.
plus or minus
It's gonna be great. Yeah, someone's getting punched in the back of the head.
Yeah,
it's gonna be great.
100%.
Like, and hey, Rathan, what the hell happened to you last week?
Well, that's a crazy story, as they usually are for a thon. I was just doing my own thing. All of a sudden, accidentally caused a riot at the Celestial Theater in between two different gods watching a musical, as one does.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So that was really cool. I almost got killed again for trying to involve myself with Sune. Eventually, other people did everything, and I stood around, and it was resolved-ish, but not before Rathan's connection to the Fountain of Youth in Arborea bit him in the back when Sune's bracelet with Glacia was dropped into it. That released her, which is good for everyone else. Cool, I guess. But for me, actually pretty cool. Well, I don't know, actually, because now I got Hellfire hair, and my little Pouncer pet was a nice little prairie dog with little fiery fur, but now I think it's a little bit more like a hellhound now with a spiked collar, but like a really cute personality still. And that just kind of all happened right in front of me. And I also find myself...
I just have this image of you, because you always had this little like hedgehog little guy on your neck or on your shoulder, and I just imagine suddenly the hedgehog just becomes a hellhound,
just like more
on top of you.
just get cartoon down. It just pauses for a moment, and then I just fall flat immediately, become a crater.
It's just licking your face now, like this is fine.
And I just get up after a while. I'm like, no, I just won't do it.
Its licks are
probably small,
probably not poison.
I love it. And finally, let's finish out our sponsors with Souls Rolls, who does amazing things to help people both with their life and their businesses. Definitely head over to his website and sign up for a half an hour with him, which will change your life. I signed up for a half an hour with him, and we solved 2 years worth of problems in that half an hour. So, like, your results may vary, but
that's a return on investment.
Like,
that is great.
Oh yeah, he's pretty freaking delightful. In addition, he does all kinds of fabulous homebrew things and writes whole articles about how not to burn out, how to maintain your personal health, how to take care of yourself and participate in the community effectively. It is a treasure trove of ideas and delight. In addition to that, we also have, and Lando, can you throw up our Kickstarter?
Yeah.
We are helping our friends Realm Warp Media with their Kickstarter called Magician's Menagerie. It is going to be so delightful. I love it. There's like a whole series of incredibly powerful arcane casters, which for me is just so happy. One of them is actually going to be a new Warlock patron, which is incredible. And there's going to be stretch goals from Mappy, from Maps and Quests, doing maps for them. Maka from Check These Out, doing a full adventure. There's a straight up coloring book involved.
Ooh, coloring book.
I love it. It's just, it's so whimsical and fabulous. So head over right now, just head over and click the follow button. Doesn't cost you anything. Just follow, and you will just get a little email when they go live telling you that they went live. That's all you need to do. Run over there. Do it right now. Do the thing. Yay! And does anybody want to play some D&D?
Sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
I'm kind of partial to that.
That sounds all right.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Fabulous. Then let's play some fucking D&D.
Let's do it.
Yay! All right. We set our scene in the market of Delver's dream. The huge stairway leading down passes through 4 giant pillars with the history of the market and the mine itself carved into them in jewels, gold, mithril, and adamantium. As you step into the market, you see a 200-foot-long fountain that sprays huge geysers of water to the ceiling more than 100 feet above. And then it shifts, turns to steam as gouts of flame replace the water. You watch as it's replaced again with swirling cyclones shooting lightning up at the crystals encrusted in the ceiling, shooting again gouts of earth and mud that seem to freeze in the air before it turns back to water. This is the fabled elemental fountain of Delver's dream. And all around the fountain are stalls. As you look, you see dwarves, halflings dressed in what can only be described as pirate gear. You see elves from the forest. You see rich humans from the capital in Joaquin's spiral. But you also see what look like 3 beautiful women signing contracts with people and occasionally grumbling about getting punched in the back of the head. You see myconids wandering about, selling the wares of the Underdark. And you see, more strange than any of the others, giant ants wandering about their stall in an incredibly organized fashion, speaking to someone right now. Why don't you tell us what we see when we look over towards you?
Yeah, sure. So Gulch is a beast-hide shifter. He's got a kind of golden brown like tan over the skin that you can see, but fur starts to develop down to the arms and the feet. His feet are uncovered and they're just completely like animal feet and kind of a mix of animal claws and human hands. He's wearing chainmail, a hood. He's got these big like round glasses on. He has a a scimitar at his waist, and a shield on his back, and he seems a little uncomfortable in all the armor, all the equipment. It looks pretty unusual on him.
Mm-hmm. What are you talking to the Formians about?
He's just trying to see if he can like look at the planar touchstone. Like he basically just walked up and is like, "You're probably not gonna let me touch it. Can I see it? I just want to see it. I want to."
The Formians look at you and you see their antennas sort of draw closer to you, and you hear them speak in a very stilted common. We hear desire. We hear desire. And you realize that they're literally hearing your scent, the chemicals that you're giving off.
Mm-hmm.
What do you desire?
I want to study the touchstone.
Ah, no.
Oh, okay. No.
The most logical race in the universe.
Oh, so good.
There's- What else would you like?
Uh, something to protect myself.
Their antennas are going to lean forward a little bit. How much magic do you exude?
I would say he tries very hard to not exude very much because we talked about the god that he follows and
Mhm.
what happens with that.
Just so everyone knows, he is a follower of Celestian. So after what
Oh.
Sune did, it's been a little funky. So
He's trying
Yes.
very hard to rely on anything other than magic right now.
There is they sort of study you, and they're just, you seem uncomfortable in your outer covering.
Yes, it's a little heavier than what I am used to wearing, and it's bulky. I'm just not used to it.
As you stand there, the Formians just point to you and they say, "Dwarves have mithril."
Okay. Thank you for that.
And then they suddenly seem to get very excited. And all of them immediately turn, and you see Diraxis, Rathan, and McCall stepping down into the market. And the Formians look at you and say, "There's the planar touchstone."
Oh. Okay. Thank you for the information and for the advice.
You are welcome. Do you need anything else?
No, I don't think so.
And with that, let's head over and see what our fair adventurers are doing after their return from Arborea.
Just touch my hair. I'm telling you, it's not so bad.
I'm
yeah,
going
just-
to.
it's-
Yes.
Is it hot?
I don't know. It doesn't
touch
feel like
his
it's to me.
hair.
It's not hot.
Ooh,
It's
it's
just, I mean, it's
I mean,
hot.
if it was hot, would you feel it? I mean, you being like tiefling and all.
Well,
Okay,
I have
I'll-
fire
I'll
resistance,
try.
not
I'll try it.
immunity.
Oh, it's soft. I like it. Oh, that's
Yeah,
kind of
it's
weird.
nice.
Sorry,
It's
I'm not
really-
gonna pet it. That's sorry.
It's really
I did it without asking. My bad.
it's really so what the sort of mechanics of it are that their hair that they had before, now it's literally like tiny little flames are dancing across each individual hair, making a larger effect. So you can still feel the hair underneath, but there's sort of a weird pressure around each hair.
Okay, that's super soft and warm.
Yeah,
Like-
and it's
like
literally
just heat it
like
up.
it's creating currents, so your hair is constantly sort of moving around.
Diraxis is gonna like blow on it softly and just see if if any part of it goes out or like comes back.
There's constantly now shifts in that direction now.
Yeah.
Like
No.
it's just. Can you fix that? I don't mean to be picky, but
No. Like Diraxis is gonna go on the other side and like blow even more gently to try to even it out.
Oh my god, I feel like this is turning into like a late night Cinemax show.
Don't
Blow
worry.
gently on the druid.
You know what happens at late night with Mikal? She goes the fuck to sleep.
That's true.
It is sleepy time.
That's true.
I mean, but she also goes the fuck to sleep after breakfast. So,
Yeah, I
like,
mean, it's like, punch someone, go the fuck to sleep. You know, like walk somewhere, go the fuck to sleep.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Listen, it's called self-care. I'm sorry you guys don't know about it yet.
I don't sleep. I don't.
Oh, that's
It is
fair.
now.
I slept once and it was like lovely, but then it was all fake.
That's right.
That was
That
It
sucks.
was-
quite sad.
It is now canon in the world that self-care started in the Nine Hells.
They were the first ones to coin that phrase, but it means something vastly different to the rest of
Vastly
everybody.
different.
It just means like, oh, like torturing like a person every other day at least, and you know,
Yep.
getting a murder
You
in
know.
once a week, and you know, like that's their
Absolutely.
self-care.
Yeah.
Up to the soul
100%.
not for work. Like, think about it. Like, just
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
All
Oh
right.
my god.
We destroyed the book. Good job, folks.
Yeah,
Bedtime?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Unless-
you've earned it. You definitely earned it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
did too. You earned your trance meditative state.
Yeah, well, thanks. And hey, I just want to say, like, I'm like, I feel bad because it was like, it felt like a knee-jerk reaction, but I realized my knee-jerk reaction with the counterspell was because I realized maybe there's a part of me deep down that doesn't trust you, and that I don't like that that's there. So I want to say I want to try to do better, and I want to be able to trust you.
Well,
So
that's fair.
I'm sorry.
I also didn't. It's not that I wasn't trusting you guys, as I didn't feel I had enough time with that solar there to say, here's
Yeah.
my plan until you made me, which is
Yeah,
fair.
that makes sense
So-
too. So
Yeah.
I hear you, and I understand.
And also, no, I understand, like, someone holding this evil bracelet, you would be like, oh, she might not be entirely herself, right?
yeah, I kind of
So,
panicked.
Yeah,
Yeah, straight
no, I
up.
get it. It was a dope moment on Andy's side. It's fine.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the understanding. I hope that
Great.
we can continue to move forward. In
Orthonai,
Yeah.
yes. I super didn't know you were attuned to the fountain, so that
yeah, that happened while we were like doing our things and we were
Mhm.
like separated and whatnot. He like
Yeah.
drank
Yeah.
it and then like so.
whack.
Don't drink
So-
random water. That's a
So
good.
for the
Yeah.
new people, as the three of you are stepping down into the market, I'd like each of you to tell me what they see.
Oh,
Let's start with you, McCall.
you see a tall-ish, purple-skinned woman, young woman, maybe 20 at the oldest. She's got glowing orange eyes and cool, like, sort of impala horns. She wears like a sort of like a monk outfit, you know, because maybe she's like a monk or something. And she's walking, but you can tell she's a little tired as she walks. There's a certain like exhaustion to her face that she's ready for a nap.
Is this a constant feature on her face?
I think generally, I mean, how I picture it is like she's always down to nap and she likes it, but she's not always like kind of sunken,
Okay,
full body tired,
Yeah.
which she is right now.
It's good.
fabulous. Hey, Diraxis, what do they see when they look at you?
Yeah, so they see like a drow elf, not a very common sight, and he's wearing like traveling clothes, like a nice like leather jacket, kind of like not leather, but like why am I blanking on the word, like animal skin, kind of like
Hide.
jacket. Yeah, hide. That's what I was looking. Hide jacket, and Probably the most
The
noticeable
outside
thing.
part of the animal jacket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, like the
Yeah.
skin, the animals.
You only
Yeah.
wear the animal as a jacket?
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
one.
just like a full, like a fox just around his neck.
Yeah, just a straight up stole,
Yeah.
just a fuck with like the whole face still on it, like
Yeah.
this.
And then
Absolutely.
probably other than him being a driver, the most noticeable thing is he's got this kind of like beaten helmet. It's got like kind of some dents on it, but it's kind of like well worn, and it doesn't go with his outfit at all. It's just kind of like an odd piece that sometimes kind of like just kind of bounces around on his head. I kind of like to think of it as the kind of looks like the helmet from Cerebro, like that kind of like weird kind of like.
Oh my god, I was not picturing that at all, but now that you said it, oh my god,
Like
you just hurt
it
my
just-
brain. You hurt me.
I
You
love
hurt
it.
me, Lando.
but it's like it's kind of, you know, it's got that aesthetic. That's the shape of it, is the Cerebro, and it's got that other aesthetic.
I feel like you have now harmed me with my delightful X-Men. I feel I am harmed. We're gonna move the fuck along. Rathon, what do we
Yes.
see when we look at you now?
So with Rathon, you see an Eladrin, which is a elf of the Feywild. You see a big green dusty jacket, like a cloak, but a little bit thicker. Underneath it, tattered clothes with everything seems really dirty and unwashed about him, except a couple of things that just stand out. He has a very precious necklace. He has a couple of nice staffs. Maybe one of his shoes is really nice. Like just a couple of things that that were gifted to him. But he doesn't seem to care much about it. He's got now bright orange hair just flickering around, as if he's in a music video at all times now, I guess. You know, just various wind machine, always looking like he's got a perfect pose. Very relaxed, he's clearly in a different mood space than the rest of his party right now. Like he's always kind of very like,
My god,
a little bit.
did we just make the first like I'm too cool like guy in this universe? Like the first pop star. Is this the guy with bottle service, like just hanging out? I'm just here, man.
He's just there,
Oh my
just there.
god,
He's always
it's Matthew McConaughey. We made a Matthew
Yeah.
McConaughey.
All right. You notice that he has a very well-kept fore pipe, and he has a little tiny hellhound with a little collar around him, a little spiked collar, just like in his pocket actually, and you can see it's popping its head out aggressively at all times. And while he's
Wait.
talking, he's just
Are you
constantly-
telling me that you have a hell Pomeranian?
Yes.
Is that
Yes,
what's
it is.
happening here?
Yes.
Oh my
Sounds
god.
about right. Yeah.
Oh, I
Little
love it.
Hellranian.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Why are you all hurting me today? I am 100% now in love with. What is your hell Pomeranian's name?
It's still Pouncer. I imagine Pouncer just.
Oh, it's Pouncer.
It's still the same.
Aw.
My prairie dog just turned into that, I guess. And I learned to kind of shrink it. And even though like I'm super relaxed, but one of my arms is always just shoving his head back in because he's just trying
Yeah.
to pop out of my pocket. And
Absolutely.
and you see a
Absolutely.
well-kept pipe by his side, and that's it.
Yeah. What do you feed Pouncer?
I try not to feed him anything. The problem is not that he gets hungry, is that he just likes to eat for fun. And eating is
Oh,
really him
yeah.
just burning things with his mouth.
I can
And he just
relate,
bites
I
it,
can
just
relate to that.
becomes crisp, yeah.
Absolutely, yes. Okay, good. All right, that's good to know. I would like to know, hey, what's our friendly little paladin doing at this point?
I think he's just watching them come in, waiting for. It looks like a cross between waiting for the right time to approach and just gathering the nerves to just walk up to somebody and start talking about something like this. Like,
Mhm.
so he's just kind of like stealing himself.
Absolutely. Hey, tell me, where are the three of you headed?
I guess past all the stalls, right? and
Yeah,
probably
probably home, back to the
Yeah.
like cabin
So
thing we
I
have.
think inevitably we would pass the Formians and we'd pass Gulch. But
Fabulous.
as Diraxis sees the Formians, he reaches up for a high five, and they've never high fived him before, but he always keeps trying. And then he's like, "All right," and he high fives himself.
You see their antennas sort of reach towards you as you put your hand up, and you just hear them say, "Your hand smells of insecurity."
Yeah, well, that all right, well, I'm moving on. Like Diraxis is kind of like he's like deflated now, and he's actually gonna look over at the hags. Like, well, and he is going to like do a little spell, and a child, probably like 12 years old, is going to walk by the hag's table with a wagon that is full of soul coins, and just like walk the wagon by the hags,
Oh, my.
and he's gonna see what the hags do with that.
The hags. This
making
is
the
a
hags
little
is-
illusion,
oh,
right?
It is a little illusion.
Yeah, there is. Roll me a d20. I want to see what the hags, if the hags can make a wisdom save on this. If they can tell it's an
That's
illusion.
3.
They have no idea. The hags have no
Oh.
idea that this is
Yes!
an illusion.
Perfect.
There
God.
is. They all just, the person that they're talking to, they just sort of do that trail off thing, but they're just like, of course, we can absolutely. Excuse me. And you just watch as all three of them like exit the table and sort of form a wall right in front of this illusion of a little boy. Like, hello, little boy. Where are you going today? Can your illusions speak at all, or is it just visual?
They can, but I think Diraxis is just going to just troll them and just have the kid keep walking right through them and just go out the door.
As the child walks through the hags, they suddenly realize that it's an illusion, and they sort of look around and they see you, and they're like,
And Diraxis is just so happy now. He doesn't even remember why he did it, and remember that he was sad because the Formians called him out for being insecure. Like, yeah, that's
absolutely.
There's a good one.
You watch them each like sort of wiggle their fingers just a little bit, and you now have very soggy shoes. Don't know why. They can't do anything to harm you while they're in the market.
That's totally worth it.
Absolutely.
It's like, oh,
Absolutely.
I'm like, that's a good one. That's a good one.
They all sort of giggle to themselves and then go back to their dealings. Yes, so you're heading to the market. Is anything interesting going to happen?
I think Gulch would come up and just once they start moving past the Formians again, Gulch come up and say, I'm sorry, you were pointed out to me. I tried to get a look at a touchstone and they didn't seem to want to let me do that, but they pointed me over here and just said that you guys were a touchstone or something. I don't know.
A lot of people here, eh?
What? I mean, hi, by the way.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
I'm Diraxis.
I'm Gulch.
Nice to meet
Okay.
you, Gulch. And he kind of like looks him up and down, and be like, he's gonna whisper to Rathon, idea.
Oh, I thought you guys were
You
just
all
like,
also-
so actually it really would only be Diraxis. Diraxis, you can make me a history check with advantage because you've been in Delverstream for a while.
18.
18. You know this is a shifter, and the only place that shifters come from is non-Ked.
Oh. He kind of like mid saying, I don't know who the... He kind of stops and like, oh. Hello. What are you doing so far from home? Gulch, was it?
Gulch. Yep. I've I've done a fair bit of traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recently heard about these touchstones and become very interested in them.
Interesting. Let's say
For
Duraxis
what?
is really conflicted right now because one, he knows what's going on in Nonked, but he also is a drow, and so he recognizes that just judging someone based on their race is kind of fucked. So he also has like his own experience with Nonked, so he's kind of like he doesn't really know what to do. He's really conflicted now and be like, yeah, I don't really know how to move
What
forward.
interests you about the touchstones?
Yeah.
I've just I've learned about them semi recently and thought that they, they're unique in all the planes, and most of my interest is analytical. I
Oh.
mostly wanted to study them. They didn't seem like they wanted me to do that.
Oh,
I
who,
mean, we
the
do have a
Formians?
library. We can take you down to meet, what's her name? Fuck.
Ingrid?
Ingrath.
Yeah.
Ingress.
Right.
Yep. She does have a library. There is also a library in one of the temples in the temple complex on the 3rd level.
We can definitely take you to a library. We can learn more about the touchstones. Yeah.
Do a lot of people like know just about the touchstones in general here? Like, is that like a thing? Or
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I know like
I just got here and here I am.
they're like pretty cool and whatnot, but like I didn't know that like one knew, like a lot of people knew about them. I thought they were kind of like underground and kind of like it's like
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, I don't feel as
legend.
cool about knowing them now.
Yeah, I don't, man.
This
For
guy.
some
Well,
reason-
I mean, mostly I'm just more concerned that people will try and take them again. We'll have to
Yeah.
have midnight
sounds like a
unwinnable
problem.
battles.
Yeah, it's problematic.
Yeah, that was
Again.
decidedly unfun.
As you are having this discussion with this new person, you hear a voice ring through the market. Just says, "Hunters,
Oh shit.
get your asses upstairs."
What's that? I think you forgot, even though you're a wizard, you forgot the magic word.
Drax is just
Is that
starts
multicolored
cracking up.
clown from earlier?
It is, yeah.
Oh, I remember that guy. That's,
So-
I don't use this
Shit.
lightly, but I would not give him any oatmeal.
It is.
That's probably why he's. That's probably
I'm
why
so
he's
sorry.
pissy.
My mistake. Would you like some oatmeal? And I reach
No.
my hand over to
No.
Gulch, and I pull it out of my pocket. Like, you just see me just dead ass pull it out of my pocket.
Has your
Okay,
oatmeal like changed at all because of your transformation?
Oh my god.
It looks the same.
Uh,
It's still green oatmeal, but it's probably really spicy.
yeah, I was
And I
thinking,
haven't
it's
tried
like,
it
is
yet.
it
Like, I bet it's just really spicy, and I don't know it yet.
yeah, you're
Oh
gonna.
my
And
god.
it's like a poor child, and they're gonna like start crying.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You hear Corton's voice like ringing through, and it's literally just echoing back and forth. It doesn't seem like the echoes are going to stop. And suddenly everyone in the market is just sort of looking at you like, we're trying to work. Can you just
Alright,
go?
like, yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Say please, you bastard.
you just hear this little echo that just says, "No."
Fucking rot in that tower for all I care.
Corton is just he is a spicy one. Dude.
He's a little bitch, baby.
Yeah,
Alright,
absolutely.
alright.
100%.
We probably should go before everyone here gets mad at us.
I guess I'm
Fine.
one of that now?
But
Is
I
that
hate
me?
him.
It's pretty hateable, it seems.
Yeah, if
He
you want to know
sucks.
more about the touchstones, Gulch, I mean, you probably like
Come with us
bite
and
your
talk to
head off.
Corton.
Yeah, he'll probably bite your head
Yeah.
off, but it might be worth it.
Oh, yeah, you know what? That's a
If
good
he bites
idea. I
your
had
head
to
off,
meet
it's a-
Corton. You can meet Corton.
It's a great excuse for me to kick his ass, so.
Yeah, why don't you come along?
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. As you head up the stairs and out through the first level, past the chambers of diplomacy and the jails, the storage.
We have
all of
jail?
that. Yeah, there's a whole jail on the first level.
Yeah, bad people.
Whack.
Yeah.
Do we actually
It's the
have
reason
anybody
they-
in jail?
There-
I mean,
not at
we
this
haven't
point.
put
I mean,
anybody in jail.
there might be a couple people who got too drunk in the drawing room
Yeah.
or something like that. You know, there's some stuff up there, but it's mostly used specifically if somebody gets out of hand in the market. It's used to sort of contain them so that they can then. And the reason it's on the first level is so that when somebody comes to collect them, they don't have to go down into the mine.
Mm.
So that they can send them back to where they need to go.
Gotcha.
The dwarves absolutely believe in extradition. So,
Nice.
You're going.
so yes, you head up. You step through these 50-foot tall, solid adamantium doors, and out into Delver's Dream, which, as per usual, you've been gone a few days, and there are several new buildings. Corton continues to be busy to build up the city in various ways. Each building that you see is made from the same stone as the mountainside, and each one is a sculpture. They are gorgeously carved, and each one complements each other one, so that every time you step through some sort of crossing or step around a corner, a whole new vista opens up that is amplified and beautified by all of the buildings around it. And seeming to get taller on a regular basis is Corton's tower.
You're gonna get
The
stuck
door
up
is
there,
open.
you know.
Do what?
He's gonna get stuck up there one day. Gets too much taller.
It's true. You also notice that there is your newest addition is up there. The soul dragon seems to be romping about in its new nest. You see, occasionally you will see just like little, like sometimes gold coins will just sort of fall down around the nest as it's sort of careless with its hoard. The door to Corton's study is open.
Yeah.
I kick it open the rest of the way. I close it and kick it open.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. I love that so much.
Corton, you see that Corton has like a glass of wine in his hand, and his back is to the door. And as you do that, he says, "Hello, McCall. Please invite the others in."
Oh, you do know the word, please. That's amazing.
I
Was it
do.
a slip? Was it the accident?
It sounds like it was a slip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Sounds
Maybe
like it
things are more
forgot.
dire than we thought.
Oh,
No, it was-
What happened?
Are you
Who is
dying?
Who is this person? Who is this?
Oh, this is
This
person
with you.
We just made him.
Gulch. Yeah. Wants to
I'm-
learn about the touchstones.
Yeah, I came here to learn about touchstones, and I'm here now.
That's interesting. Why do you want to know about the touchstones?
Like I told these three, my interest in the touchstones is pretty much purely analytical. I want to just study them. I've read about them, but there's not, a whole lot of writings. There's no writings on like specifically what they can do or any drawings or anything.
There weren't writings on them, as far as we knew. Turns out we were wrong. Kilnasi, you would know her as the Lich Queen of your country. Kilnasi did do some studying in her 1,000-year exile. And he points down to a book on his coffee table. What would you be willing to do to get a glance at this book?
There's not much I wouldn't do.
Do you have any particular skills that would be useful?
I have some magic, as well as the knowledge that I have, accrued over my life. I was an archivist for a long time. I have a lot of general information as well.
Fantastic. Huh. You might be useful on this mission, then. Tell you what. You help my team succeed in their mission, and I will allow you to study this book for 1 week.
Okay.
Oh, we already have another mission.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. Did you not
yeah.
notice that the entire multiverse seems to be falling apart? At this point, yes, there's another mission.
Well, I mean, I should expect nothing less at this point.
You really shouldn't. I'm not sure why you would.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
eventually I'll get it.
Just glad to have something to do.
There's a report from Duopolis. It looks like there might be a black dragon setting up shop over there. We absolutely need to do something about it at this point.
Well, you're a
So-
level 20 wizard. You're an extremely powerful wizard.
I was about to ask, I was like, what are these levels that you're talking about? Oh, so you're just ranking people now.
Yeah,
Is that what's
we
happening?
rank people
McCall?
on power.
You're a level 20 wizard and a level 1 good person.
That's about correct.
Level 20 wizard
Yes.
and level 20 asshole.
Yeah. Your school of study is assholery.
The assholery. That is
You're
quite
100% correct.
magnificent at it.
Yeah.
Valedictorian.
It's true. It's true. I
What's-
did graduate first in my class, and no one else survived.
Oh
Now-
boy. That's not a bragging. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that just means, yeah, never mind.
Right.
I'm not
Whatever.
touching
Listen, if we're going to get Duopolis on board, if we're going to find a way to convince them to actually join us, we're going to have to help set some things up. Genasi. By the way, my computer just came back. So
Oh, nice.
Yay!
I just saw Genasi. Yes, Genasi. Probably we will see each other at the alumni meetings. Absolutely. 100%. I'm here for you. There's yes. If we're going to get them on board, the thing that we absolutely have to do is we have to ensure that they're not going to be eaten by a dragon.
Which?
Yeah.
Where the? I whisper to Duraxis. Where's Duopolis?
I think it's like north somewhere, like north, like east-ish.
It is, yeah, it is northeast-ish.
Yeah.
It's kind of
There
far,
is,
actually.
it's literally
why.
on the opposite side of the
Ah.
continent.
It's fair.
Yeah, I don't know why I said that with that accent.
It's fair.
It's far.
Far,
It's
far.
not. It's like, yeah.
You want some soup? I want some far.
Yeah. Oh god, yes.
There is, yes. There is that. It is a very long way away. Corton looks at you and says, I can help you with that, of course.
Nice.
There's a whole lot of other things that are going. Why is your hair like that? He looks at you, Rathan.
Why do you care? Like, honestly, I don't. Like, you're cool and all. No, you're not cool.
I'm
Why are
not
you like
cool.
that? Why are you
Rathan.
like that? I don't. Who said something
Why
about
do
a
you wear
dragon?
clown clothes?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Why don't you tell me about you?
Certainly. I've traveled all over the multiverse,
Me too.
dealing with the idiocies of the plebeians that inhabit it.
Oh, that's the difference. I deal out the idiocies. That's where we differ here.
I have collected friends and family from all over in order to try to right some of the issues that we have seen. I do not have time to have silly little discussions because somebody's ego is bruised.
I don't think we're the
So-
ones with the bruised egos there, buddy.
1 second.
I asked him
You said
what's going on
friends?
with his hair, and immediately he got defensive. It's obvious to me that his insecurities rule him and very little else.
You might want to check on that inside of yours too while you're at it.
Very,
Anyway.
very lost about that one. I'm gonna have some. Would you like some oatmeal?
I would not.
He doesn't deserve your oatmeal.
Corton is just so done with everything.
When
all the
is
time.
he not?
Just
Get a new
all the
personality,
time.
Corton.
He's like, oh my God, not again. Oh,
I whispered to Daraxis and McCall, I'm like, am I treating this guy right? I'm just kind of following
Yes.
your lead. I don't know what's going on. I don't
Yeah, I
know
mean-
anything about this guy
Yeah,
at all.
don't
I was
push
not
him.
listening.
Good.
yeah, no.
Don't
Okay,
push
okay,
him
cool. I was
too
not
far.
listening. I don't know.
mean, he could be a little
Corton.
involved.
If we push him too far, then he's gonna have to get out of bed and do something himself. So like, he will never kill us.
Because I was not listening to this guy. I really don't know.
At
So
that
I'll
point,
cool it down, okay.
Corton actually gets a little distressed. Like you see, it's not that he's like suddenly angry or anything, but you see not only the one eyebrow raised, but both of them, and he's like, "Do you know what I've been doing?
Building a
I've been
house.
cleaning up the fucking mess that everyone seems to be making across the multiverse. I am the one who had to settle Gehenna down. I am the one who has been dealing with the aftermath in Arborea.
Oh, yeah, about that.
Yes, I just got back 15 minutes ago from finding out that an entire pantheon has now been supplanted by the goddess of love. Do you have any idea the chaos that this is about to create?
Nope.
He takes a breath. He's like, I know you don't. That
It's
is
not
why
my
I do
job.
not blame you for that. But I would appreciate it if all of you might take a goddamn minute and understand that the things I am dealing with far surpass the cute little missions that I am sending you on.
Oh, then
So
we don't
yes.
need to do them.
I am doing things, my dear.
All right.
Okay. It costs you nothing to not be such a piece of shit, though. So
It costs me my patience. And he just looks at all of you. I suggest you go get a good night's sleep. I will set up a portal to Duopolis in the morning. Is that acceptable to everyone?
Yeah, that works. Do we have a contact there, or do we just kind of like?
Yes, you will have a contact. Her name. Nikki, what's your name? I'm so sorry, I forgot. Vax?
Taz, ciao.
Taz. I'm like, her name is Taz. You will meet her when you get there. She
All
will
right.
be waiting for you.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna go to bed.
As you begin stepping out, the door closes behind you and you hear something in the room. You can't really hear what the other person is saying, but you definitely hear Corton's voice. Everybody give me a perception check.
Percepticon, I could do that.
21. Oh, and by the way, Kyle, I think your PS4 is on in the background.
Whoops, I rolled twice. That was an
Oh,
accident.
it totally is. It totally is.
It has been too loud, but I
This
know
guy is
It's sorry.
multi-gaming.
My
He's
computer
multi-gaming.
hasn't been working, and I've got the clock up
Hmm.
on the TV through the PlayStation so that I can keep track of what time it is. So we will just. I don't need that anymore because I have my computer back. Yay!
That's so funny. I'm pretty sure it's the PS4.
Yes. All right. So
That's
I
right,
am now
yeah,
looking
that's
at. Look at this. I am looking at perception rolls. Look at that! Yay!
it. You did it.
So, Rathon, Gulch, and Duraxis. You all hear Corton in a fairly angry tone say, well, you tell Mephistopheles that the next time we have a goddamn conversation, he better keep his shit together, because I will not teach him that lesson again.
This guy's smacking around gods.
Is he just saying that to like pretend to be?
You hear
You
a
guys tell me
high-pitched
things.
voice.
That'd be so funny.
You hear a high-pitched voice that you recognize as Mephistopheles first. Just respond, I'll send the message. Anything else? Corton says, no, I've got enough on my plate. Get gone. And you hear another puff. And that is all.
Who's Mephistopheles?
Mephistopheles is one of the leaders of hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is that guy bullying gods?
Yeah, he does that.
I guess so.
He's like, I had a conference call today with gods and I had to threaten them, and that's the same as you guys almost dying fighting my battles.
Okay, so it is exaggerated,
right.
right? Okay.
That's right.
Cool. He's exaggerating a little bit. I kind of
Yeah.
got that feeling. I just.
He's not lazy. He just thinks his work is worth more than the rest of ours, and it's not conducive to a great boss environment.
I
but
mean, it is, but he doesn't have to
Asleep.
treat it that way. I mean, he could do better. He could do much.
he's also just like, why is he bothering saving this world if he doesn't seem to enjoy himself at
That's
all?
that's
ever?
a great point. That's a great point. But anyway, I have this. Hold on, guys.
Maybe there's more to Corton than has been discovered yet.
Well, he's gonna have to let us in first because I don't care enough.
Even in
No.
the Feywild, the summer courts, most positive courts in the world, they had really stuffy management. Like
Oh yeah.
they were doing good things.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably the same thing here. I
But
don't.
the fun thing about upper management in hell is that they let you know exactly like where you stand with them at all times, and they'll just kill you. Like there's no I'm more powerful than you and I have to do more. Like no, if you're not doing your job, they're just like bye.
Yeah, just let you know that they're
Would you
always.
prefer
beneath you,
that?
right? Just you're beneath me.
I at least
Die.
prefer the upfrontness
I mean, that's fair.
and not being like I have a tragic backstory that nobody gets to know. I just get to treat you poorly and you have to deal with it. You know?
Yeah,
It's
no
not really
edgelords in hell.
conducive.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right.
Because they're all
Everyone is
dead.
edgy on the outside.
Because they're all so
That's
annoying
right.
that other people kill them.
That's right.
Anyway,
Well,
shall we go to
yeah.
Duopolis and meet this Taz
Let's do it.
person?
Oh, have you guys see what I did with the hags? Like, check this out. And he like does like an illusion of Corton like falling down like steps. Like, yeah. So it's crazy. So remember that helmet I got? It was a little bit too big, and I already had a helmet. So I went to the coat check person at the play, and I was like, she looked like quite devious. So I was like, hey, do you have anything interesting back there? And she was like, yeah, actually, my boss left these gloves, and he's a right asshole, so you should take them. I think she said her name was Air Genasi, something like that. It was kind of weird that like that like a satyr was named after like another race, but she's quite cool. But yeah, they got these gloves. I don't know who they belong to, but because I didn't ask. But now I can like do these like illusion things. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. And he just does the thing with Corton just like falling downstairs and drinking tea that's too hot.
As you watch like Corton, this illusion of Corton falling down the stairs, I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
20, baby.
A 20. I would like you to know that that is still not high enough. That's how powerful Corton is. Your illusion of Corton falling down the stairs suddenly sort of disappears even further, and you watch as like the ground itself starts opening up as Corton keeps tumbling further and further and further down, and you watch as the entire section of Delver's Dream just starts erupting in lava. As you are standing there, Corton jumps up in front of you, grabs you by the neck, and you see his whole face start melting into what looks like lava just coming to get you. You can feel her legs just ripping through your flesh as
Drax
Corton
just,
takes
he's beyond Pete himself. Like he's
yeah.
God, what did I do?
Yeah. So Corton has just cast a very high level illusion spell at you that actually brings your nightmares to life. I'm going to need you to roll me a 5d10, please.
What do
you take 22 psychic damage.
That's it. I'm going on strike. This guy.
You don't see anything. You just see Diractus fall on the ground and start crying and peeing. Like that's what
What the fuck?
He's
he
like
okay?
rocking back and forth in the ball.
Yeah.
Should we do something?
1 second. And I go and I use Hand of Healing. And I just, hey, it's not real. Whatever it is.
I made a mistake.
Who did this? Hey, what's happening?
What's going on, buddy?
You just hear like a just a bunch of words that don't even really make sense. You hear lull, you hear Corton, you hear like earthquake and lava, and none of it is coherent and makes sense.
Okay.
And it's just gone.
Okay.
Just like rocking back and forth.
I give you 1d6 plus 2 hit points back. You get 5 hit points back.
Fabulous.
Can I tell he's in pain physically? Does he look like he's been hurt or just having a mental like attack or something?
There's no wounds on him.
There's no wounds on him. Okay. I'll crouch down to him and just try to touch him, see what happens. Like, yeah.
What happens?
Where do you?
I'm just trying to see if anything happens. I don't know if can I put my hands on him? Is he gonna like
where you touch like on the arm or something like that?
Like on your shoulders, yeah,
Okay,
on your shoulders.
He's like, and he kind of is like, kind of like snaps out of a little bit. He's like, "What the hell just happened? What was that? Did you guys see that?"
No.
Nobody. We didn't see anything. What did you see?
It was not good. It was bad. I don't really want to talk about it. I'm gonna go meditate.
Okay. Hey, yeah, let's go.
He's like, oh. Yeah.
Gulch, was it? You can stay in our place. I think that's cool with you guys.
I think Corton punished me.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he got really mad that I made the illusion. I was just playing around.
Are there any statues of Corton nearby?
There are not, weirdly enough.
Okay.
There are no
That's actually
statues.
super surprising.
Yeah,
There's
shocking.
no statues depicting him. There's no carvings of him. There are no pictures of him anywhere.
Because he could make a statue in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
well,
I will say
I'm
we're
gonna go
going to
sleep.
head and do a long
Yeah.
rest.
yep.
So you all can fill up on that long rest delightfulness.
Mm-mm-mm.
And as you wake, you see that just outside is a little portal. There's a note attached to it that says, "Here you go. I had to run an errand. Be back soon. C."
I write back, asshole. Stop hurting your workers physically. You piece of shit. I'm calling the union. And then some sort of curse in Infernal.
Nice. As one does.
Yeah.
Yes, there is yes, so yes, and you are all 9th level at this point, yes?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just about to ask. Let
Oh.
me-
Fabulous. Well, as you step into the teleportation circle, you are transported across the continent to the city of Duopolis. As you look to the city, you realize that it is called Duopolis due to the fact that it's made up of 2 separate cities. You stand at the base of a cliff. One road heads to the top of the cliff, where the Kalishtar section of the city resides. All beautiful spires, slender and delicate. You see robed people wandering about, bowing their heads, strangely silent because the Kalishtar are all psychic. Down the road you see the beginnings of the Triton city, constructed under the waves and under the cliff. You see from here the reflections being created by the distortion of light through the pocket of air in which it resides. Part of the city exists in that bubble, and part of it in the water itself. So the visitors have a section of the city in which to be comfortable. And standing in front of you as you appear is someone delightful. Why don't you tell me what they see, Nikki?
You see a woman, humanoid, or human, in her probably 30s, early 40s maybe, but she looks good for her age, with a very thick set of black hair. And on her head is probably the most concerning part, but there is a polished black skull that just sits there. And then she has a lot of jewelry on her hands, a necklace, and a decent looking, like high silk, possibly a dress that she's wearing. And when you open, she's just like, she just raises an eyebrow and she's like, "Oh, you're here. Fantastic."
What kind of skull is it?
Yeah, it's a great question.
Like a human one or like an animal one?
You can give me a nature check.
I mean, I feel like it should be easy to tell if it's human or
It's not human. It's not
Okay.
human.
Oh.
Great.
You're like, do you? I don't recognize the human
Duraxis?
skull.
Duraxis, you immediately recognize it as the skull of a black dragon.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, it's
solved.
a black dragon skull.
That's a tiny ass dragon head.
Yeah, she probably shrunk
Problem solved then, eh?
Oh,
Yeah.
I
no,
got it,
it.
right?
Did you get it?
no. This was a gift from my mother. No.
Oh.
Yeah, this is all I have left of her, so
Oh.
I wear it to remember.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's
No,
like
it's fine.
you make jokes about it, and it's like, oh shit.
Like, oh, personal time. Okay.
Oh.
Who's the Corton now?
Yeah. Who's the I'm feeling asshole now?
Well, not Taraxis, because he's apologized. All right.
Glad I haven't had a
cool.
chance to embarrass myself.
Very. That's metal as hell. Can you? What do we need to do now? Are you directing us somewhere, or what's the thing?
Well, first, let me introduce myself. My name is Taz Chow. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. I was not given your name. I was just told an adventuring party.
Oh, cool. I'm Mikal.
Yeah, I'm Direxis. Nice to meet you.
Rathon. Pleasure.
I'm Gulch.
Wonderful to meet all of you. I will take you to, I can take you up to the cliff if you would like, and I can talk along the way to describe what's been going on.
Yeah,
Cool.
it sounds like a good plan, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is a city where the Kalishtar live. So if they don't talk to you, don't take it as a personal offense. They all talk psychically.
Oh, and he's gonna whisper, "Can they read mine?"
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah.
Some
okay.
of them, absolutely,
Yeah,
if they've
you know
got
what?
the talent for it. Mhm.
It's concerning.
Well, I mean, they still have magics of some sort, like you do. If you don't have the talent for it, doesn't mean somebody else doesn't.
Yeah, I
Right.
guess it's true. Dealt with people that could probably read mine. But that's just a thing. This is gonna be like, don't think. For some reason, he
You
doesn't
see-
want people to read his mind.
As you're having this conversation, you see two very flustered looking people coming, one from the Kalishtar city, one from the Triton city. You see them coming, they begin shouting, Taz, we must talk to you. Taz, there's been another attack, we must. And then they stop,
moment,
they see
please.
each other, and you just see the tension between the Tritons and the Kalishtar. And I was here first. I shall speak with Taz first. And the Triton looks at the Kalishtar and it's just like, I don't know. I think maybe I was here first. Maybe I was.
Why don't we flip a coin? Tails is the Triton, heads is the Kalishtar.
The Triton looks at you and it's just like, that's difficult for us with our webbed fingers, but fine.
I will flip the coin. She'll
All
just
right.
pull out a gold and flip it.
and who does she choose to speak to first?
The Kalishtar.
Well, my goodness. I cannot believe it. There's been another attack.
Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Tell me, what
Yes,
happened?
At least 4 people from a family, their farm on the outskirts of Duopolis, we believe that they've been taken. We assume that they have been eaten. We're hoping that perhaps we might be able to get them back, but that will require that we in fact find the black dragon that you have been hired to hunt.
Well, with that, I have been doing my job. These fine folk here are here to help with that fine task exactly.
Yeah, hi. We actually fought a black dragon before, so yeah, we could say we're like kind of like experts.
What did you do with it when you killed it?
We forced it to service.
Yeah, we didn't kill it.
Both the Triton and the Kalishtar looked and was like, I'm sorry, what?
We
Yeah,
had a magic orb thing.
yeah, he's pretty cool.
It's pretty dope. That was when you did.
He guards
the,
our loot now.
Yeah. You can both.
I would like the Dragon Hunters' reaction to the fact that they all fought a black dragon and now it's guarding their
I mean,
their
I wasn't
treasure trove.
there. I was helping people escape, but
That's right.
I guess
Very
Diraxis was the only one there.
yeah.
Taz, what is your reaction
yeah,
to
no
this
big deal.
as a dragon hunter? Like, you're just like, oh dear.
Interesting. You just left it in servitude, though black dragons are known to be the most evil and will kill you at some point, no matter how powerful the magic is. That
You
seems
gotta-
like a very unintelligent idea.
You got a wizard to deal with that if
Yeah.
it ever comes up. We don't really go to the treasury very often, so we just kind of. Honestly, I totally forgot that it was there. So
Yeah.
much shit happens in the mind that I just did not even remember. Also, we just got back from the plane of heightened emotion, and that was a clusterfuck.
Yeah, that was a
So,
lot.
focused on dragons now.
mean,
Probably
dragons
a
are
good
cool.
thing we will check back in on when we get back. Thank you for the intel. But as of
Yeah.
now, we gotta hunt this one.
Okay, well, you know now that there are a family of 4 missing from the Kalishtar.
Yes.
And I walk over to the Triton.
And as you are walking over, he's like, "Is nobody going to let me speak?" My
I'm letting you
God.
speak right now.
Several Tritons have gone missing as well. We must find this creature, this Chesnelli. And you see the Triton just sort of lose it. Everybody can make me an insight check.
17. Ooh,
All
a
right.
thon.
Oh wow.
There you go.
Everybody that got a 17 or higher, you recognize that this is that this Triton is getting emotional because there's some sort of very strong connection to some of the victims.
I just put my hand on his shoulder and it's like, it's okay. We are going to figure this out.
And he looks at you and it's just like, "You said that the last time when my wife was taken."
The adventurers failed. That is not my fault.
Did you keep?
I look over immediately to McCall and Daraxis, and I whisper, "This is a very familiar territory."
Hell yeah. Yeah.
People like this. People say that about the adventurers.
These
And-
ones are stronger, though. I have been promised.
Okay,
Fingers
you have to
crossed.
find my daughter. You have to find her.
Real quick about Black Dragon, do they go underwater? Do we know that from?
Yeah, they
Okay.
can breathe underwater.
I
They're
I
amphibious.
figured. Okay, context clues and whatnot. But okay, cool.
They will search for her, and I'm sure they will defeat this dragon or die trying.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah.
See,
Absolutely.
everything is great, right? We fixed the solution. They're going to go do this, and we're actually going to go show them the
Yeah,
cliff that we
we're gonna
last
go
spotted the
start
dragon.
right now.
Yeah.
And we just got here, and we're just gonna get right into it. You know, that's the kind of service we provide.
And you see the Kalishtar lean over and say, "You're not the only one that's lost someone precious to them, to this monster."
Yeah, and
You
we
see
heard
that-
from both of you. Calm the fuck down.
You see several of their sort of aides show up, and you realize that these are some fairly high-ranking people. There's people are carrying books and scrolls and things like that. There's just start hearing things about, "Listen, the merchants are upset about blah blah blah, and we've got to do this thing." And there's over here, there's also, Lady McIntyre absolutely says that she absolutely has to have, and they just sort of trail off, and they say, I must go. Yes, we can fix it. And you see both of them take their leave again, leaving you all alone with your new friend Teaz.
That was kind of slightly awkward, but okay, let's go.
I did not intend for them to come up at the time. They had meetings later, but you know, people.
It's fun. I mean, it's helpful to know the stakes and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your position here in this area? You seem to be very well respected. That's cool.
I'm a helper, honestly. The being non-Kalishtar nor Triton, I can understand both sides, and they've kind of decided that I could be the person that goes between them to help ease their distrust.
That's fun.
That's nice.
That's incredibly noble.
Thank you.
All right, where's this cliffside?
Let's do it.
Yes. As you begin to head up the cliffside, I think this would be a perfect place to take a little bio break.
All right.
Yay!
Perfect timing.
We've met everybody. We've met all of our adventurers for this fabulous arc that we're going to be doing. And now I think it would be a good idea to let you all know how you can participate. Now that we have helped everybody learn who these people are, there's all kinds of fabulous things that you can do. We, of course, are Playnard allies. We are supporting FIG and creating it as we move forward. So if you'd like to donate anything to FIG, which is the Foundation for Inclusivity in Gaming, please feel free. There are, in fact, fabulous rewards for it. Yay, which can be seen down below. In addition, please sign up for the raffle for the Phoenix Dice. We will be giving that away at the end of the session. There is a potential to do another set of dice as well. Anytime we hit a level 5 hype train, we just automatically do a dice giveaway. And as you are throwing bits and as you are throwing subs, you can absolutely affect the game. Bless you, bless you.
Thank you.
There is in all kinds of fabulous ways. You can help the adventurers with advantage. You can help me with advantage so I can do terrible things to my adventurers, which is very fun for you to watch.
He does it real
And
well.
oh my gosh,
Ooh.
coming in hot, coming in swinging.
There we go. A Wheel of Chaos for Tazzy
Ooh.
Gulch.
Yes,
Love
indeed. Is that what the 10,000 or the 1,000
That
bits?
is. It is indeed.
I love it. So, hey, we're going to have our first, when we get back from our bio break, we're going to have our first fabulous Wheel of Chaos. Stay tuned. Ooh, and I get advantage. Thank you, Erigenossi.
Oh,
I love it.
is the best.
Actual
Explore
legend.
all the fun, fabulous links all over the page, and we'll be back in like 5 minutes.
right.
Mwah!
Bye. Hello. We're
Welcome
back.
back, everyone. Welcome back to Hunter's Harvest. If you missed the first part of our show, our adventurers have gotten back from Arborea, where they managed to trap Glacia in the Fountain of Youth, doing something a little weird to the goddess of love, Sune. They have met a fabulous paladin from Non-Ked, who is seeking out information on the planar touchstones. And they are now introducing themselves to Taz Chow, the dragon hunter hired by the Kalishtar and the Tritons to help get rid of a black dragon that seems to be plaguing the area. Right before we went to break, the fantastic Arizanasi threw down some bits so that Taz and Gulch can both roll on the wheel of chaos. Please, first, Gulch, type into the chat !chaos and let us see what you get from the wheel.
Into the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
This is exciting.
Let's
I love
see.
this wheel of chaos.
Let's
It's the best thing.
see.
Awesome.
I have it open on my phone and just learned I'm not logged in, so
That's
gonna open
okay.
it on my
Lando
laptop.
can roll it for you.
Yeah, I can do that.
So,
No, I got Twitch open now on my laptop.
good.
Just
Fabulous. Let's see what you get. This is a new fabulous mechanic that we have come up with that I'm really enjoying, and I'm hoping
It's quite
will
great.
catch on.
Ooh.
Did I do it right?
You have gotten five sorcery
magic.
points.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Even though you don't use, you do use some magic, but anybody can use those sorcery points. So you've got 5 sorcery points and
Okay.
access to whatever meta magic you want. So you can
All right.
utilize those points
Right. Yeah.
to do all kinds
Okay.
of fun
It's
stuff.
nuts.
Now, hey, Taz, why don't you give me a little chaos?
Ooh.
What'd you get for
4 extra
You got
attacks.
4 extra attacks. That
Nice.
means that at any point, you may in fact just take extra attacks on your turn.
Love it.
So isn't that delightful?
It is.
Yay! I mean, I can't imagine that you're gonna run into anything.
Oh,
You
no,
know,
of course not.
there's-
No,
Not
we-
like
No.
a dragon or something.
These are nice, gentle times where there's just, bunnies
yeah.
and
The dragons
little
actually have turned out to be
doggos.
super nice, and it's just like
Absolutely.
having a tea party with everybody.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Yeah, well, yeah, 100%.
I think so. Hey, I think we should head up. Tell me, there is a trail that is a popular hiking trail that just takes you directly up to an open area at the top of the cliff that you can take. It does wind through some wooded area, so it'll take you a little while, or you can go through the city, which, while it's a little bit longer, will probably take less time. Which would you like to do?
Should we go through the city to talk to people or go through the forest to look for like tracks and clues?
Yeah, it's a good question. You have
Up
a
to your
suggestion, Tess? We'll follow your expertise.
Well, if you've never been here, the city is beautiful.
I mean, right, but we are on like
Yeah,
I feel
I
like
mean-
we could look at the cool city after we defeat the dragon that's harming it, right? I mean, I'm happy to look at the city, but
Yeah.
I'm just afraid that yeah.
I mean, people's
Either
lives are
option
at
is-
stake.
Either option is fine. The trail is shorter.
Oh, let's do the
sure,
trail.
let's
do the
do
trail
that
then.
then.
I haven't been on a nice
will.
hike in a while.
Yeah, and we'll look for clues about stuff on the way. Nature clues.
Yeah, nature.
Fantastic.
I
nature
prefer
clues.
the trees, so that sounds good to me.
We know you do.
Yeah, you do.
Ah,
this guy. This guy.
This guy. Great.
the
You're
trail.
all dorks.
We are.
Oh, you
We
got
100%.
me.
There's you begin heading up through these woods. They're not very big. Like I said, they grow along the seaside, but they are quite lush. It looks like they're very well taken care of by the locals. As you walk, you see a lot of different types of birds. There's some deer sort of bounding through gently. You see the occasional vole and bunny. A lot of wildlife. You don't really see any predators anywhere.
I mean, they would be sneaking, so that tracks.
As you head through, you may each give me a perception check. Because Taz has been here longer, Taz, you may give me a perception check with advantage. Let's see. There is I see. Yes, there's
That's
two
better.
There you go.
There we go.
Nice.
There we go. Anybody with a 17 or better, you do seem to see sort of stuck in the underbrush, you see something that's just not moving. It's obviously some sort of like animal, but you're not really sure. It looks at a weird, awkward angle.
You all see that?
Yes, I'm going to touch it.
See what?
What do we see?
There's a
Huh?
thing that's not moving over there. I go and I
Is it a rock?
approach gently.
Any things
Nope.
don't move.
Okay. You joke, sis. I'm gonna approach it very gently and say, creature, just letting you know of my presence. I've heard this is good practice if you are indeed alive.
There's no response. You see like the front half, you only see sort of the back half of the creature. The front half seems to be covered by like a bush.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna not touch it. I'm gonna peek through the bush and see if I can see the front of it.
Absolutely.
I don't know if this is actually if McCall would know to do this. This is just Andy knowing about how to interact with wildlife. But I'm gonna go with it.
It's totally fair.
She's got good instincts.
Absolutely. As you move the bush aside, you see that you are staring down at the remains of a bronze dragon wormling. A little baby bronze dragon that has had its throat ripped out.
Woof.
Yeah. There's
This is.
you may
Good.
Would you like to do anything?
Guys, it's a baby bronze dragon. And its
What?
throat's been ripped out.
What?
Shit.
That's horrifying.
Those things
Yeah,
just
I'm
look-
gonna
They're sentient. It's horrible.
grab the legs and tail and try and pull it out from under the bush so we
I
can
would-
get a better look at it.
Rathon goes up to it and like looks up at the neck and the wounds and stuff. Can I try to like examine what would have done if it was like a blade or just another creature?
So give me a medicine check.
Medicine.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what you find out about this.
Ooh, 21.
I know a lot
Oh,
about
very
herbs.
nice. You absolutely do. You recognize that it is what harmed this baby dragon was not just the neck wound. That this baby dragon, like as you're sort of feeling, you feel that like it seems like all of its bones were broken before it died. You can tell by, like something sort of played with this like a cat would play with a mouse. There is, and then at the very end, it was, it was fangs of some kind of very large predator. finish this off.
Is there a
I
blood
like-
trail or marks leading to
You
the
may-
bush?
You may either give me a nature check, a survival check, or a perception check.
Basically, I want to know if it crawled under the bush itself or if it was placed and then hidden in the bush.
Mhm.
That's another 12.
A 12. Rathan.
23, baby.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Rathan and McCall.
Decepticons.
You look in the bush and you see that like sort of half the bush looks like it was almost sort of like crushed a bit, like there's a lot of broken branches. And you look up and you see a trail. This thing was dropped from above the treetops.
I look over to Taz, like really serious, like just upset almost look. What kind of wildlife do you guys have here? This poor thing wasn't hunted for food or for out of fear or for its own life. This was played with. This was tortured. Somebody or something took a lot of pleasure in this act.
Well, you
Other-
said you fought black dragons before.
Not me.
We fought one, and he was
I did.
also like under a thrall of a thing while we fought. Well, Daraxis fought him, so we
Yeah.
didn't really get a full like picture of what these fuckers are. And also, I assume not all dragons are the same. I mean,
They're
More
not.
so-
Some are more bold. Some are more vicious. Some have people to protect or younglings to protect.
yeah, but this isn't protection. This is
No.
play.
I understand that that's the nature of a black dragon, but just to make sure there isn't. My real question is there anything else we should know of? Or do you think this is just the actions of the same thing we're here for?
Would I know of any other predators that would be able to do this?
There's you haven't been in Duopolis that long, like you got hired maybe like a month ago or so. There's you can give me a history check or a nature check.
They are both the same. 9.
9.
A 9. You have no idea. The last thing you heard about was some sphinx that sort of turned out to be like an illusion and was like a succubi and an incubi that were here, and there was a whole like group of adventurers that came by and like took care of that, and that might have been if the sphinx had been real, but you're not really sure, and it's all sort of rumors. So yeah.
I heard rumors of sphinx and succubis and incubis being here, but again, I don't know if they would be able to do this. I've never seen one before.
Gotcha.
I know that the black dragons could be able to do this though.
Mm-hmm.
My mother told me they like to play with their food.
Ah.
Well, this wasn't even food unless they're coming back for it and hid it in the bush for that reason. We should get out of here, I think.
Yeah.
I think we should leave.
How big is
Next.
the wormling?
A bronze dragon wormling is about medium size.
Okay.
I did just get offered advantage.
Ooh, good. I love it. Thank you for
Nice.
supporting our fabulous new players.
Mhm.
Yay! Give them all the
Thanks,
love.
Snowflake
all
boy.
the love. Hey, let's do ends in chat for new players. Yay!
Yeah, let's do it.
There's I love it. I'm gonna do it too. There's are you guys gonna head out or are you gonna stay and investigate?
Let's
I want to put the
Go.
wormling in my bag of holding.
Is it
You
less
are
than
the hunters.
500 pounds?
You're absolutely hunters.
Are you
They've got-
sure we
we've got
can't
a
bury it?
special- We've got a special
Yeah.
bag of holding just for the hunters so that you can in fact put things in there because I didn't. Honestly, I was just like, I don't want to deal with that mechanic. I feel like it slows the game down and it annoys me. So
I think,
like, yes.
yeah, no, I'm kind of on the burying it side.
Yeah, I would definitely be
Yeah,
on that
so
side too.
we actually have like a cleric. I want to see if maybe he can revive it.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
You
if
mean like
if he can't,
revivify?
if he can't, I mean, not revivify, he'd have to be more powerful. I mean, we'd have to spend a lot of gold, but we could at least see if it could happen, and then if not, we could bury it. How's that?
Okay.
I
And
wanna
there's
be
not a lot of
respectful,
oxygen
but-
in a bag of holding. All right, fine.
I mean, I think it's worth trying. I mean,
Sure.
he's a sentient
Yeah,
person.
alright.
If we could save him,
Yeah. No. Yeah.
and
I'm
it'd be
with
cool
you.
to have like a friend, like a
Yeah,
bronze
I don't
dragon
know
friend.
why.
We do keep collecting
keep-
dragon friends.
I keep not meaning for you to have these things, and then I'm like, oh, I didn't think about that. Okay, sure, yeah, okay. So
Can
bronze
you,
dragon
Jaraxxus? Can you just make it 40% more, 60% more alive?
friend.
Yeah, but
Well,
60% of
60% of
zero
zero.
is zero.
Yeah.
I mean, I could make it like 60% less decayed.
Dead.
But yeah, I mean,
Right, fine.
we're past the easy
Fine.
spells. It's just worth trying, I think.
All right. That's fine.
Yeah, we
Okay.
want. Yeah, that's right.
Let's keep
we want
keep
all the
going.
dragon friends.
Let's keep walking then.
Fabulous.
Like I look up into the skies, thinking about this dragon, and I take out my staff of the woodlands and I cast Pass Without Trace on everyone. And
Ooh,
this
thanks.
once again, a
Ooh.
little bit of like fog gently pulls up from the ground and kind of settles into your clothes a little bit to kind of
Ooh.
dispel as you guys need.
Draxus is gonna do like a really fast crouch walk because last time he was able to move really quickly while crouch walking, which was really fun. Oh, thank you, Alkisa.
I love it. I love it. What did Mally do? What did she do?
Give me advantage.
Oh, good.
something.
Okay, fabulous. Thank you. And hey,
Barnaby.
Why am I blanking? I'm trying to.
Barnaby is the dragon who some Reddit players convinced they were gonna throw him a birthday party and then they didn't.
Oh,
And
no.
they just left him alone with some birthday
Oh,
decorations by himself.
I did read that. Yep.
Yeah. And yeah.
Terrible.
And the whole internet is mad about how rude that is.
That's so mean.
What is this? I gotta look this up.
This is
Just
why
said that
dragons
outside.
hate
Barnaby the
people.
dragon.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
basically just
Yeah.
they met a dragon and it was like a really young dragon. It acted like a kid and they told it they would show up to its birthday party and then they didn't.
What the fuck?
So shitty.
that's
Oh,
terrible.
boy.
That's terrible.
Anyway.
That's a monstrous thing to do to someone.
That's a
There
villain
is-
origin story.
Yeah.
It absolutely is.
Yeah,
There's,
that's how you get evil, dramatic dragons.
Exactly. Cool. Let's proceed to the area that you were telling us about. Taz.
Yeah, we can keep walking.
Cool.
If we're going to be stealthy, it's going to be slower, but we can walk.
We can go at our normal pace. It's just
Yeah,
in
we
case
have
anything
Pass Without
happens.
Trace.
Okay.
It's only in case anything happens.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
We all just have +10 to stealth now.
No big deal.
Dopest fucking ability.
I continue to lead the way.
Great.
Fabulous.
I follow.
As you do so, you begin to hear a sort of keening cry.
Uh-oh.
It seems to be coming from the cliffside
We
that you're
should have
heading
left that
towards.
dragon where it was. I get a little closer. What do I see?
As you
Can we
begin to
determine-
exit,
Yeah.
as you begin to exit the trees, you see a beautiful sight before you. There is a cliff tapering to a point. Beyond it, the ocean. Beautiful greens and blues. Looking down, you see the road to the Triton city below you, hundreds of feet. You see the bubble of the city, and on the other side, towering higher than the forest, you see the spires of Duopolis, the Kalishtar city. In a beautiful white gazebo towards the edge of the cliff, you see a woman. Her hair dirty blonde, her clothes obviously very richly adorned, weeping, occasionally crying. What do you do?
Excuse me? You all right?
They don't turn around. They just say, "You can't help me."
Ma'am, there's dragons in this area, or at least one. It's not safe. Is there someplace you could go that's more safe?
Are you continuing to approach?
Yeah, but slowly.
Very slowly.
She just says, "I stole my baby. I stole my baby."
Yep. We're here to try getting your baby back. Where did they take your baby from?
From the farm. They took my baby from the farm.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Sorry, not cool, but good to know. Are you hurt at all?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Are you sure? Does she have any cuts on her or anything?
No, she looks like she's totally fine.
Damn.
She looks like she's just in mourning, you know.
I like healing people. It makes them trust me.
There.
Sorry, is this in the middle of the forest still, or I lost?
No,
It's
it?
on the
you're
cliff.
out. You're
The edge of
yeah,
the
you're
cliff,
on
right?
the cliff now. You
Oh,
are.
okay.
Yeah.
I see. And it's just her by herself, right?
Yeah.
Or this person by themselves. Okay. Can
Can
I just
we-
look around in the meantime, just to see if there's anything hiding or lurking around maybe one of the cliff sides?
Absolutely. Give me a perception check.
Mathon is feeling particularly paranoid.
No idea why.
Yeah,
Ma'am.
weird.
Friend,
Don't freeze here.
With a
I'm so
22, you do not see anything. It's just you, all the five of you, and this woman. I mean, there's the gazebo, there's the cities, there's the ocean. It's very nice. You do see some gulls, sort of, but nothing out of the ordinary.
I think
go ahead.
I think the only possible threat here is going to be her, but I don't know this area very well, and I leave it to you to talk to them and Taz to warn us of anything we should know about.
I do not recognize this woman.
What farm do you live on, ma'am?
Yeah, can
When-
I make an insight check? Her clothes
I was
are
just
really
gonna
nice.
say.
For living on a farm?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Give me some insight.
Ooh.
And I'm
Give me
probably
some
going to take
insight.
advantage from. Oh, that's pretty good.
Ooh.
Oh, 7.
She just
All
is
right.
nice looking.
She's just
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
her
she
Sunday
seems
best.
nice.
It's her Sunday best.
So, McCall, you said you wanted to do advantage or no?
20's pretty good, right?
Okay. Fabulous. Yeah, no, 20's fine. I am going to invoke my -2, taking you down to 18. You don't
Then
notice
fuck-
anything.
Then fuck you. I'm using advantage.
I'm going to use my advantage to give you disadvantage.
That doesn't make. That's not how it works.
Ah!
That's dead ass not how it works. Roll 18. Fuck
Well,
you.
it's 18.
All right. So
Yeah.
that's not suspicious at all. Above
Yeah,
game,
no,
we'll
she
do
just-
our best to
she's
not.
just lovely. She's a woman that has lost her child, and you are judging her because she's alone. Wow. How terrible people.
Madam, is your son a dragon?
She just sort of turns around to you, and she takes in your whole group. She sees a tiefling, she sees a non-Kedian, she sees a drow. She's like, I knew they wouldn't be able to do it alone. I knew they must have had help. Fine. And everybody please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ay, ay, ay.
She mean.
And combat begins. That's right. Because nothing can be nice in Kyle's world.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to take some pain.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
The DC
God.
for this, by the way, is 19.
I'm using my advantage.
I don't know if it's worth trying to use it.
Not much better.
19.
I
So
only have a +2.
McCall has succeeded. Is McCall the only one? Yeah, McCall's the only one that
dude.
succeeded. Yeah. Let's see what happens here. Let's just see. That's
Thanks,
78.
Oh,
That is 78.
hello?
What I will say.
Yeah, I'm
What I
down.
will say.
And almost
You are
outright
all
killed.
so because there is the gazebo between you and it, some of this lightning damage gets drawn down and just grounded by the gazebo. So it'll be half that damage for each of you. For McCall, you'll take a quarter damage.
Cool.
Alright, that's cool.
And you just hear her screaming at the top of her lungs, "You killed my baby!"
No, we
And
didn't.
you watch as she transforms into a very large, in fact, a huge bronze dragon, destroying the gazebo that she was in, and now taking flight above you.
So the original damage was two more hit points than I
Bless you.
actually have. I'm at 37 right now, so it's not
Yeah.
going great.
Oh,
There
man.
is-
Wait, is anyone else
to
bloodied?
Flagrant Allies. How
Oh,
is everybody
I,
looking after that?
I am a
I look
little
very
above
fine.
half blood. I have
I'm
a little
under
over
half.
half my blood.
I have 74.
Good times. Good times.
Oh,
I would like everybody to please roll me initiative, and we will enter narrative combat.
So
For
people,
those,
I have evasion, so actually I took none damage.
oh, look
None
at
do.
you! Look at McCall just being like, "Boo-boo."
anyone within 10 feet of me gets a +4 to initiative.
Ooh, very nice.
Yes.
I'll say that everybody then gets that +4.
Everybody
Right,
gets plus
unless-
I'm
4.
gonna use
My
lucky.
initiative.
I'm gonna use a lucky roll.
25,
for
baby.
My initiative again.
All right, let us see. Here we
I still
go.
haven't rolled initiative. I'm trying to. There it is.
Oh, whoops. I forgot
So I
to
get
do it with my
11.
fucking token. God. Well, my token
Oh.
isn't on the board, so.
Yeah, mine isn't either. I've realized.
Yeah, you gotta drag it out, I think, and then
Yeah.
click on it.
Great.
Mm.
I'm gonna adjust
Ugh.
this one to my second one, Kyle.
Oh,
so
okay.
11.
It just got me out of roll 20 instead. Cool.
Oh, good.
Why?
That was weird.
I have to do again.
Got
Can I
8.
just use my first initiative?
Yes, that's fine. What was it?
18
18, sure.
without the plus
Fabulous.
4 that I think you said. Great,
So I've got
thank you.
Duraxis, Rathon, McCall, and then Gulch is 15. Fabulous. I've got Gulch, and I've got Taz. All right. And Gulch, what was yours? Yours is 15. Fabulous.
Yeah.
And
I'm trying
Taz,
8.
an 8. Delightful. There's, you all still beat Lady McIntyre. So there's. And here we go.
How do I add a token? I'm struggling with that.
I will have to create one for you.
Oh,
There
okay.
is-
I have
so
one.
yes.
I just don't have a character sheet to put it to. So
There is, yeah, I can do all of that for you next turn. So we are going to enter narrative combat for those who are new. What that means is you will not, in fact, be rolling. You will be telling me an amazing story about what you're going to be doing. And if I love it, it succeeds. If it's like, if it could do a little zhuzhing, I will ask you to tell me a little more. If it's just sort of basic, I'll be like, you miss. So please do not tell me I hit it with my sword. Tell me something glorious.
Taz,
It's gonna
you
keep
just got,
me entertained.
You just got haste. From
Ooh.
Souls Rolls.
Very
Nice.
nice. I love it. Hey Taz, you've got haste for the first 3 rounds of combat.
I don't know how
It
that
also-
works with a spellcaster, but yay.
Somebody redeemed give disadvantage to one enemy if we missed that.
Ooh, very nice.
This is gonna be a stacked fight.
All
I love
right.
it.
Yeah, this
Let's
is
go.
keep it coming.
Let's go.
Keep it coming. I'm loving it. Please, players, keep track of the things that you have gotten from this, and let's see what we see, shall we? Shall we see what we see from all the things?
Let's see.
First, Duraxis. Tell me a fabulous fucking story.
Duraxis is like, he got knocked to his, off his feet, and he's kind of just sitting up with one hand. He's like, oh, not again, oh god. He's coughing up blood. It's kind of dribbling down his coat. It's like every time. Oh god, ma'am, I'm really sorry for this, but we need to have a discussion. And he's gonna reach out his hand, and these chains are going to envelop and wrap around the dragon and pin their wings to their body and just lock her down in like a self hug. And he's gonna cast Hold Monster.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
New spell, baby.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm going to zhuzh it up a little bit,
Ooh,
and
give it to
I'm
me.
going to use my class feature. Let me find it real quick. It is it's
Yeah.
heightened. I'm going to spend 3 sorcery points to give them disadvantage on the saving
Well,
throw.
why don't you tell? So saving throws is something that we do roll here, but that's pretty much the only thing during narrative combat. So hey, what kind of saving throw is it?
It is a wisdom. Oh, let me double check. I believe it's wisdom. It is a wisdom 19.
Oh my goodness
Yeah.
gracious! All
Duraxis
right, let's
has
see.
power.
Oh.
Nice.
This.
And Duraxis is gonna croak out. Don't
Yeah.
hurt her. Just we have to talk with her.
You watch as this dragon takes off, shattering the gazebo in 1,000 pieces, sort of showering you with dust and debris from the marble. And as they begin their flight up, suddenly these incredible chains whip around them, tagging their wings, and they drop right back down on top of it. she looks at you and she's like, oh, I knew you were evil.
Oh, we just want to talk. Oh.
Hey there, McCall. Tell me a fabulous story.
Oh,
All right.
So, hold on. First, though, the hold is that are they paralyzed or
Sorry,
are
let
they?
me put it up. I believe it actually is it is paralyzed.
Oh my
but
god!
You have a paralyzed?
It's really good.
It is really
What
good
kind of
stuff.
whole person is this?
Paralyzed for
Old
the
monster.
duration. At the end of its turns, it can make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god!
It's.
Oh my god!
I recognize. I'm like, I want their access to be more utility, and so I'm like, I'm gonna grab Hold Monster. I mean, it's so good.
That's crazy. Okay, McCall, because it's paralyzed, every one of your hits that you decide to take automatically succeeds and is automatically a crit.
Great. Cool. So what I'm actually gonna do is walk up to him and be like, we are not here to hurt you. We found your child, but we didn't kill it. I promise. And how does she react to that?
You just attacked me!
You attacked us
I can
first!
smell my child on you!
Yeah, we were gonna see if we could get a cleric to revive it. And if it didn't work, bury it. We didn't know it had a mum. And as I'm saying this, I am using a new ability I just got to run up the side of her and get on her back. And try and go up her neck to hit her with a stunning strike at the base of, use my quarterstaff and bring it down right at the base of her neck to see if I can knock her out.
Okay, all right. What's the DC? What's the DC on the stun?
14.
14 what?
Con.
God. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna do anything. But
I mean, they are direct.
yeah.
So. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
they like
that's fair.
you like hit her, and she's like, "What are you even doing?" Oh my god.
Great. And then for my second attack, I'm just gonna say, all right, if you won't settle down, I'll make you. And I punch her with my stupid powerful gloves.
That's not gonna help.
Non-lethally, if it makes a difference. I
Oh
don't
no,
think
that does.
would-
That makes a huge difference.
Oh, okay. Like I said, I just want her to stop doing the thing. I'm just gonna. I just want to get her.
Stop grieving, dragon.
I'm sorry.
Stop trying to kill us.
Saint Gregor just reminded me of a fabulous scene. I don't know if you all are old enough to remember the movie Airplane.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's that version where everybody just lines up to be like, "Stop screaming! Calm down!" He's like,
Just
"That
like
is what is happening to this
shake the shit
dragon."
out of him. Is that?
Yes. You are airplaning this dragon right now. Oh my god. Okay. Yes. Absolutely. Tell me, how are you gonna do this?
How am I gonna punch her? I'm gonna.
I don't know, like where you're aiming. Like what's
same place.
what's
just
happening
like
here?
Neck base, a sort of pressure point where I think I can get her.
Okay.
And like make her continue to be incapacitated, but calm the fuck down a little bit.
I'm gonna need you in this situation. I need you to make me a medicine check so that you
Great.
can see like where exactly you are.
I will use my
you're aiming.
second advantage
Oh,
from
damn.
Clunch. Thank you,
Okay,
Clunch.
good.
There you go.
Okay, good.
The clunch
A
with the clutch?
17.
Clunch
Okay.
coming in
Oh, yeah.
clutch.
Punch
With
with,
a
the clutch.
17.
It's more like a massage, actually.
Yeah,
as
you-
I
you hit-
bonked her like 4 times.
You are very powerful, and so when you hit, you make sure to hit the muscle and not like the bone.
Right.
So
Exactly.
okay, fabulous. All right, she is like she's like oh like she doesn't really comprehend exactly what's happening at this point because everyone keeps saying we're not trying to kill you, and then everyone keeps hitting her. So next, Gulch. tell me a fabulous story.
If I cast command, can the command be calm?
Absolutely.
Oh shit.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, I want to cast command on her. My
Tell
DC
me-
is
So first off, tell me what it looks like when you cast. Because you're a divine caster, it should reflect your god in some way. So let me know what that looks like, and let me know what it does to them.
I think he draws out this amulet of Celestian and whispers a word into it, and it's kind of like dust on the wind going from him to the target,
Ooh.
just like
It looks
settling
like-
over them.
It looks like I'm gonna add just a touch to that description. It looks like a traveler, is walking across them, and it's the dust that gets billowed up from the road that just settles on them. I love that. Makes me happy. What is the saving throw on this?
It's a wisdom 15.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, damn!
Oh.
They look over at you and they say, finally, someone not trying to murder me.
He takes very slow steps towards her and says, "We are here because of reports of a black dragon. While walking through the trail, we saw something in the bushes. And on further investigation, it turned out to be a wormling. We didn't have any part in that.
You hear her, as you say that, you hear her say, it's not a wormling. It's Castiel. It's my baby. What's your response?
So is she saying the wormling wasn't her kid?
No, she's saying that it has a name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just misunderstood that.
Yeah, there it is.
We played
Yeah,
no.
oh, that one? No, that's some other bitch's baby.
I was-
Oh, sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
not
Oops.
interested. Never mind.
Um,
Yes. She's just revealed to you that you have a baby.
I'm very sorry about that, but we played no part in that.
Let me see my baby. Let me see my baby.
I'm not the one who has the bag of holding, right?
No,
Who's-
Duraxis has it.
Tell Duraxis.
Okay.
Did I?
Yeah.
Duraxis, you can absolutely take a moment.
Okay. I was not like my turn. I didn't know what exactly. Okay. Yeah, Duraxis is gonna like crawl over because he's still really, really hurt. Like, just like crawl like, I'm sorry. And he is gonna remove the baby's name. I already forgot it. And he's gonna present it like, we're trying to help them. We have a cleric friend that thought maybe help him. I'm sorry.
As you
Then-
bring, are you gonna bring the baby out?
Yeah.
As you bring the baby out, you see her just sort of like nuzzle it a little bit. And she just sort of cries gently.
Okay, I will slide off her neck. Just onto the ground. Just whoosh. Okay.
And
Okay.
right, it's okay. Everything's fine now. Rathon.
Yeah. That's an interesting situation we're in. I don't know what my goal is here, because this mother is now nuzzling the baby dragon alongside Daraxus, and right. Be honest, it doesn't really feel like combat anymore, but I think Rathon, after he gets shocked, kind of puts himself back together and gets himself back up. He sees Daraxus and everyone trying to help. He takes a step back and he switches over to his staff of healing. And I think that all he's going to focus on for now is just regathering everyone together and just casting mass healing by this time he's going to put like a holy fire out.
Is that a one action spell or is that
it's a one action spell? Yeah, okay. It's a one action spell. And he's just going to essentially take some of his fire and produce it out of his hand, this darker hellfire, and go up to everyone and essentially just kind of bind it towards them because they got electrocuted. So the damage is inside. So it's kind of like a holy fire. It's just like bringing into everyone's chest a little bit. Not a holy fire, like a dark hell flame. Which is just like kind of letting everyone do their thing and just one by one sort of cauterizing people's souls, if you will, by bringing into the inside to kind of help with what was going on earlier.
Yeah. While you are casting this healing spell, you notice that the dragon begins to sort of like cry out as though they are in pain.
I will add her to my list of targets as well, and I'll ask her, can I try to heal you as well? We really mean you no harm. We are probably on the same side.
She doesn't seem to be able to answer you. She's just like shivering as though she's in an enormous amount of pain.
Okay, I bring the fire to her and I gently touch the back of like the base of her neck, and try to heal her as well.
Fabulous.
Say, we mean you absolutely no harm.
Anymore.
Well, you can understand just as a scorned mother that, we try to protect ourselves too, but now that we know who you are, if you allow us to help you, to heal you, and to prove our allyship, we can definitely work on what we were doing, which is to find exactly who did this treacherous thing to your child.
Fabulous.
Still like to try. Bring him to the cleric.
Yes, we were actually, once we came across this crime scene, we were honestly thinking of trying to revive your child while they were. Is that something that you would be interested in? I don't know how the moral views of dragons are with this sort of magics.
We don't even know if it would work, but we're going to try.
She's still just racked in pain, just crying at this point. You may each make me an Arcana check if you would like.
Oh, yeah.
Just getting 17s.
21.
Right,
More
McCall
today.
is just the 17.
A lucky number.
McCall and Daraxus, you recognize that something is happening with the dragon that is not, she's not just like crying over her child. There seems to be something in addition to the hold monster spell that's on her that is happening to her. And with that, we shall go over to Taz. Taz, what are you gonna do? There's a dragon. She's lost her child. She's being held with held monster. She's racked in pain. What's going on?
I look at the others and I go, I don't understand how you could let a dragon survive. We're dragon hunters, not dragon friends. She was going to kill you in an instant.
Yeah. But
Yeah, this is a bronze one.
we can have, hey, listen, like, having a bronze dragon on our side who will fight a black dragon because they killed her kid.
Yeah, and they're good. I mean, do you not distinguish between the different types? Is that not a thing you do?
A dragon is a dragon is a dragon.
Well, that's fun.
It's a pretty narrow mindset, I think.
A
but-
devil is a devil too, ain't it?
Yeah, and a drow's a drow's a drow.
And a ladrin's an eladrin and a ladrin. And whatever
You talk
gulch
nonsense.
is. Yeah.
I'm
I
the
know.
shifter, which is probably the worst, the one with the worst stereotype.
Yeah.
We actually have 4 different kinds of Eladrin. 5 now, so.
I mean, if you want to kill this dragon, you can try by your fucking self. We're
I
not
mean-
gonna help.
I'll stop you.
I'd like, honestly, I think this big old lady would just like snap you in half with one bite.
Oh, shit.
So good luck.
We were only tasked with the black dragon.
Exactly.
Unless he comes here to, I don't know, stop us or attack us. I won't interfere with your quest in either side, so best of luck with that. But I will certainly watch. That I can promise. That I can promise. But as far as while we're here, I recommend we focus on the black dragon. I don't want to have any strife amongst ourselves, and I don't need another headache from Corton.
Does anybody have the ability to like detect magic, and so we can see
I do.
what's going on with this woman, this poor dragon lady?
I have that ability.
Hey, dope. It looks like there's something going on with her other than just losing her child and being attacked.
Are we still in the initiative order? Or
We are. It is still Taz's turn. She has not taken action yet.
I am going to just walk away from the group a little bit, annoyed that they're not siding with me. Like I thought that I hired the dragon hunters, not this.
Yeah, right?
And I just go, you are all ridiculously fools. All of you. Because you walked right into the trap.
See, here's the thing is I wouldn't have, except God decided I had to. So
Not that trap. And I used my acid breath.
Oh shit!
On us?
Ah!
She's wearing the black skull around her necklace.
What?
Tell me what they
motherfucker.
see. Nikki, give me something glorious right now.
I. Hold on a second.
You just got advantage too, Taz.
I mean, okay. I sent you a question really quick.
Oh, hold on.
What the
Tell me a
fuck?
fabulous story. A fabulous one.
Taz just looks at the bronze dragon and looks at you in disgust as she begins to transform from a human form into a full black adult dragon and fly
Excuse me?
into the air.
What?
And she's just like, with a loud, like deep guttural chuckle, she lets out her acid breath, hitting all 5 of you, the dragon included.
Ah!
I'm probably dead.
I will.
Yeah. Wait, we got healed.
I got healed
You
some.
got-
Yeah,
you
we got healed like
killed.
17.
I might be
That
dead
is us.
outright.
I'm
depending.
also partially
Great.
aiming for the cliff side.
Mhm. You
Okay.
Oh, it's rocks.
as she releases this acid breath at you, you see it just start to dissolve the bronze dragon. You hear the bronze dragon screaming in pain, and you recognize that it's even more than that. Diraxis, because you got a 21, you recognize suddenly what this is. It was dissonant whispers on the bronze dragon that this one was casting behind your backs, keeping the bronze dragon from saying anything. And you watch, she's been doing constant damage to this thing, and you just watch as the acid breath finishes it off. The bronze dragon mother dies next to her child. I would like each of you, let's start with Rathan.
Yes.
What is going through your head right now?
Acid?
Probably.
Yeah, do we get to make saving throws for that?
Rathan
You do,
is-
absolutely, you will. Yes.
Rathan is flabbergasted. He is looking at this. This is one of the few times in his life where his blind naivety of just going towards where people have has just directly stabbed him in the face. And he is shocked. He is angry. He is physically, his flames are going, trying to like get brighter, but they can't because he's still really injured too, and he's just casting. So there's this exasperated look on him. He's very shocked. He's very worried. And he's caught between a rock and a hard place, right? He's looking, there's not really much here. There's a dragon who he was just hired to help him. And he's probably the angriest he's ever been in his life. Truly an actual moment of anger that he hasn't experienced.
Hey, Duraxis, what are you thinking right this second?
Duraxis is in complete shock. He was really confused why, like, he's like, a dragon herder's like, these are good dragons, like, what the fuck? Like, he's like, doesn't make any sense. And he's like,
The dragons are little bitches.
Oh. And yeah, he's pissed. He's super pissed. She's like talking about like, oh, your black dragon's like evil and shit, and she's a black dragon, she's a liar. And he's just thinking, just protect the corpse of the baby. Like, it's like, I still want to save this baby. Like, just, yeah, but I mean, he's probably knocked out at this point. We're like about to be.
What about you, Gulch? What are you thinking in this moment?
Gulch is. He didn't expect it, but he's unsurprised. You know, where he comes from, it's not exactly the nicest place. That he's kind of used to, like, people will turn on you when you're not useful. And so, while he didn't expect it necessarily, he's just unsurprised.
What about Nicole?
I use my ring of the ram and try and punch the dragon in the face.
Well, right now we're not into actions yet. I just want to hear where you are. What are you thinking just in this second?
I'm thinking about using my ring of the ram to punch this
Sure.
dragon in the face, because fuck her. What? Also, I'm extremely...
Fair.
I'm like, oh, so either Corton is in league with this piece of shit, or he's too stupid to know that she was a dragon, so fuck him too.
Yeah, fuck. Corton
And-
fucking set us up. Whether he meant to or not, still fucking his fault.
And if you please, Lando, could
Yeah.
give me a little bit of a name change. Let's find out her full name, shall we?
Holy shit.
Who are you, Taz?
I am Vasatasveen, the Chaos Temptress, the adult black dragon that has been terrorizing this place and calling adventurers to their deaths.
Mhm. She flies above you, just so happy with her achievements. And you realize that something is happening to the ground below you. The reasons that you were not all immediately destroyed by her acid breath is because she wasn't aiming at you. She was aiming at the cliff itself. You feel something shift. And you feel something crumble. And the world seems to change as the entire cliffside dissolves underneath you. And you begin falling hundreds of feet towards the ocean below. And that is where we shall end our session for today.
I have so many things and stuff I want to do and
God.
say. No.
Yay! Oh!
Sorry, not sorry.
I would like to first of all say thank you, Nikki,
Anytime. This
for,
is a
for
freaking
doing
blast.
this with me. Made me so happy. Hey, everybody. First of all, hit !raffle.
Do
Enter
it.
the raffle. We will be raffling off some dice in just a minute. And while you are doing that, let's do favorite moments. Let's start with our guest. Hey, Gulch, what was your favorite moment from today?
That's a good question.
It usually
I
is.
think I'm gonna give a very similar answer to a lot of people and say that dramatic twist plunging us into the ocean and then the ending is a pretty good moment.
Yay!
Pretty up there.
What about you, Nicole? What's your favorite moment from today?
Sassing Corton for 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, that was fabulous.
That was fun.
Yeah. Cause you better fucking believe I'm gonna get on his whole ass as soon as we get
Yeah.
back. I'm gonna beat him into submission.
Oh dear.
Like, get a fucking personal assistant if you're so goddamn busy, asshole.
Yes.
That's who we are.
So I want you to guess who was your actual contact.
Oh, probably someone she
Yeah.
murdered.
Yeah.
I don't care though. He should have done his due diligence.
I love it. Hey, Rathan, what was your favorite moment today?
My favorite moment is obviously during the big reveal, but when I just realized that it was staring right in our fucking face when she introduced herself with the fucking skull, the black dragon, and I was
Nikki,
just like,
would you like to explain? Nikki, everything you said in that scene? Because thank you for that. That was beautifully done.
The black dragon skull is actually my mother's skull that I killed and then shrunk into a hat.
amazing.
So when she
Amazing.
said it's from her mother,
Fuck.
it's the last thing she has left of her. It
Yeah.
is
Literally her
it's
skull.
very true.
Well, like I had that like
Black
abstract
dragon.
thought in my head. I'm like, I wonder if it's literal. I wonder if that's nah. We're just playing. No. This is
No,
D&D.
that's
No. We're a
crazy.
party. We're a
Who
party.
the
We're
hell would
party.
do that?
Who in
Push
the,
it-
somebody
I
in the
actually just
chat
pushed
said
that away.
Cubone. Somebody in the chat said Cubone.
Cubone.
Cubone. Oh man.
I love it. Oh my god. Yes. I'm sorry, Rathan, you were saying your favorite moment. Please.
Yeah. Just that great moment of like, this was some tasty foreshadowing there. And it's one of those things like it was there. We had the evidence, and those are the best twists. Like she delivered it really well. I don't know how much it was coordinated, but that was like it was this twist and the setup. Just beautiful. Love it.
Hey, Duraxis.
Yeah.
What was your favorite moment?
Well, I mean, I had a hint that something was going on because I had to make the name change thing,
Yeah.
but I wasn't given any other information, and still, the way in which it happened, it totally caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting her to be the Black Dragon at all. I thought it was gonna be some other force. I didn't even know necessarily that she was gonna be antagonistic against us. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. I honestly had so much fun though, just trolling the hags like that, and then their response was like so petty but so funny, so funny. I look forward to much more of that.
Oh yes. I think you and the hags are gonna get along like a house on fire.
Yeah, exactly.
It's,
Great.
hey, that's a test me. Why don't you tell me what your favorite moment was
I
today?
think it's a little obvious, but
Oh.
but it's my favorite part was that while the party's over here like deliberating, trying to help her, and she's still in just pain, and they're not like, what the fuck is happening? The thing that tilted, like the thing that in my head made her get even worse, like she planned this the entire time, but the thing that was like the driving wedge into it was when you said a bronze dragon can help us fight the black dragon. And I'm like, oh fuck, no, it cannot.
Oops.
Yay!
Also,
Famous
I killed
last
the
words.
baby.
Yep.
We're
There
gonna
is
save
the,
that baby just to spite you.
There's- yeah, let's do a fabulous raffle. Hey, Lando. And yeah, if why don't you go follow us on Twitter? We do all kinds of fun stuff while you're doing that. Go say hey. We post all kinds of cool stuff.
Very cool stuff.
So I definitely want to call
Twitter.
people out right now because we have 26 people in chat right now, and we have 8 people signed up. So those numbers are a little
And
off.
yes, hey, players, you can also win. You can also win these fabulous dice. So that's right,
Whoever
Punch.
liked.
You enter the damn raffle.
I take it back. It's because of how considerate our community is. The people that have already won are not going in.
Yeah,
So
no, we've got all these dice, and we need to give them to people.
We do.
I love it. All right,
All right,
let's.
here we go.
Oh, yay, fabulous.
They're
Okay,
Phoenix
we've
dice.
got.
Closing
Phoenix
it
dice
up.
are beautiful.
They are.
All right.
I keep mine on me, and I roll a d20 every morning.
The winner is
I'm not even kidding. I was so happy. I
Snowflake
said, "Well,
Boy.
Snowflake! Yay! I love it. Oh my gosh. Yes. Thank you, everyone. Please head down to our About section. Check out our sponsors. Please support them. They help support us create fabulous content like this, where we get to bring people on and just ruin everyone's day. It's just lovely. Makes me very happy. I want to say thank you again to everybody for being here. It is just such a joy to play with fabulous role players. So I think now it's time to go a raiding. Who wants to go a raid?
Let's do it.
So here
let's go read.
at Plain Nerd Allies, when we go a raiding, what we do is we tell the people what we're bringing to the potluck.
Ooh.
I think I'm going to bring a wagon full of soul coins to
Yes.
the potluck today.
I love it. I love it.
Nikki, what are you gonna bring?
Skull of a dead dragon, baby.
My mom's skull. Fabulous. Lando.
Heavens.
I'm gonna bring a baby that I'm going to resurrect if it's the last thing that I do.
Oh, Blizzard.
The ashes of a dragon and betrayal.
Andy.
A firm talking to about how to run a goddamn company.
A strongly
adventuring
worded
guild.
letter.
Yeah, strongly worded letter.
Oh no, it will be in person.
I love it.
Strongly worded
I
fist.
love it.
Yes.
And what about you? What are you bringing to the potluck?
Sword that's gonna stab a black dragon.
Oh,
Yeah.
yay!
Yeah.
Good luck.
Fabulous. Have a fabulous, fabulous day, everybody.
Bye.
Mwah.
Bye.